Alright, here we are. Back to the game. Alright, I created a little space here in Creative Land. We have lots of slime. Hello. Right click on the gate. Open and close. These are just fence posts that are on top. And alright, I guess we were discussing slimes. Slimes are something you find usually underground, but occasionally up top too. And give us little balls. They start off as a big guy like this. And if you hit them a bunch, they eventually turn into medium guys. Notice all the experience points. And they're kind of cute and adorable. They're sometimes inconvenient. Shoo. At least when you're trying to teach Minecraft. Alright. And that's just experience points. Nice little happy glowy ball that does come towards you. Okay. This is the infamous creeper. Creeper has a mild attitude problem. Hello. They have this peculiar habit of wanting to blow up. Once he finds you, he'll put on his pair of sneakers, sneak up to you, you hear a little fizzle, and poof, that's the end of that. Terribly inconvenient. If you notice, it's daylight out. There's the sun right there, and he's quite content and quite happy about that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn a skeleton. It catches fire. It has to do with sunlight. Skeletons and zombies do not like the sunlight at all. They will hide under trees if possible. They will hide under trees. They will hide in the dark. At nighttime, they come out mostly. They do shoot arrows. That's their thing. We'll do a zombie. A zombie also has problems during the day. He's not a huge fan of it. Right click and hold on to it. That's the same for our little creeper friend. If we just do a little short, it really... You get more power the longer you hold the bow onto. And that, you see that little bit over there? That is a... That would be gunpowder. The experience points goes through a lot of things. It gets attracted to you like magnetism. A lot of these items you don't. You actually have to figure out how to get into there. So do be mindful of when you do whack one of these hostile mobs. They might drop stuff and it might become inaccessible. Spider. A spider is a different creature in that it can actually climb. So when you build your house, be mindful that just because you have a second floor does not mean you're safe. These guys are 1 height unit high and 2 wide. And they'll be more than happy to climb something. Now, during the day, they're rather passive, actually. Until you hit them. Then they get a little annoyed at you. If you notice, I'm on the other side of the fence, which really helps. Let's see. If I put him out here, then he wants to go beat me up. Just left click a whole lot. He left us some string, it looks like. Some string. We got some bones from the skeleton. We got some slime balls from the little slime balls. And we even got a spider eye. The view here is a little different than in our standard survival mode. This is creative mode, so things are a little different. Which won't find too many of those around. Don't really have to worry about that too much. Enderman is something that you will find, but at night and in caves occasionally. They're not a huge... There he is. They're not a huge fan of daylight at all. Endermen are probably the most powerful things that you'll find earlier on in the game. You get them annoyed by looking at them. So if you stare at them for a while, they eventually get really mad at you and then decide to attack you. They also teleport. So every time you try to hit them, see if I can hit him with an arrow. If you notice, the arrow did not hit him, and he instantly teleported. Difficult to hit. Best off not to pick a fight with one. If you have to deal with an Enderman running around, don't look at him. Just kind of ignore him. He'll leave you alone. His thing is actually just moving blocks. They like to pick up blocks and move them for no apparent reason at all. Hello. Let's discuss the sun real quick. If you notice it's setting, and if you notice the clouds are following it, it sets in the west and rises in the east. The moon is the same thing. This gives you an idea of how much time that you have. This is important because as the sun goes down, here I'm going to spawn another skeleton. Okay. That's a little different. Occasionally, a skeleton or a zombie will have armor. In this case, gold armor. And if you wax a skeleton, there's an outside chance that he will drop the armor. This is a rare thing. It's not something you normally find. Now remember, before the skeleton was like really unhappy, catching on fire and everything. He's not now. Well, nighttime is their thing. Zombie, same deal. They're quite happy at night and in darkness. That's why those torches are so important. Let me bring up a torch so you can see what the difference is. You can place torches almost anywhere. Notice how much area of the light, of the area that this torch lights up. Oh geez, look at all these guys running around. Thankfully, this is peaceful mode. So traditionally what we do is we light up the corners of our fences. Everywhere it's lit, the hostile mobs will not spawn. You can really place these torches really actually anywhere. They have a decent range. So this is one of the ways you secure your house. See, the problem is if you build a house and it's completely dark, these bad guys will spawn right inside of your house. Ruins your day.